Thank you. Let's all take a deep breath together and slow down for a moment. Just placing hands on the heart. Feeling your heart beating. And allowing all of your attention as if you were taking an elevator from your mind all the way down, down, down into your heart, landing in your heart center. Just take 5 deep breaths in and out through your heart center. Imagine if your heart could breathe, how it would expand. The front and the back of your heart center, the sides. So allowing your shoulders to soften, allowing your belly to become soft like water. Letting your shoulders relax away from your ears. And as you take these last 3 breaths, inviting tenderness, willingness, kindness, and whatever else you need into this moment, into this breath. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale through the nose. Pausing at the top of your inhale. And open mouth exhale. Just sigh the breath out with a sound. Now we're going to be doing a little bit of an energizing breath. Just get this beautiful morning for you started and allowing us to come into a rhythmic style of breath. And this is something that we'll be building on in the next few weeks. Breathing in and out in a rhythm. In this particular style, we're going to just breathe in and out through the nose. And we're going to reach our arms up above our heads and then bring our hands down below. And we're going to imagine that as we reach up, we're bringing in all the light and blessings and love that we could possibly imagine. And as we exhale, we're receiving those and into our whole system, okay? And it's going to be a rapid breath in and out through the nose with the eyes closed. You can focus at the third eye point. So your eyes are closed, but you're kind of gazing upwards towards this third eye center. So I'm going to be counting for you. We'll be doing 3 sets of 10. I'll count for you, but please just breathe as deep as you can and as rapidly as you can. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and start breathing in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale, reach up. Hold your breath in for a moment. Feel a liquid light, like honey pouring over your entire being. Unconditional love. And as you exhale, slowly lower your hands down in your lap. Just let your palms rest up, keeping your eyes closed and just feeling. Do you feel a tingling in your body? Do you feel your heart beating? We'll be doing 2 more rounds like that. Take a deep breath in, slow breath, and letting go, relax. And now coming back into our second round, bending the elbows and go. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Yes. Okay. So rapid, deep breathing, spine is straight. Receiving blessings. You bring your navel in towards the spine as you exhale. Beautiful. Continuing to breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and pause for just a moment. And as you exhale, slowly lower your hands into your lap, palms up, and just receive what is here now in this moment. Beautiful. Inhaling slowly and deeply. Exhale, relaxing your body. And last round, bringing the bending the elbows, bringing the hands into fists, and inhale, reaching up. Exhale, lowering. Go. Last round. Really go for it. Really energize. In and out through the nose. As you exhale, bringing the navel in towards the spine and expelling any excess stagnant energy. Taking good care of your neck as you do this and moving in a way that supports your body. 10 more seconds. You can do this. Inhale and reach up. Receiving liquid light honey. Exhale, let it pour over you. Palms are resting in your lap. Slow down. Slow, deep breaths through the nose. In through the belly, in through the nose. Feel your belly fill with oxygen. Feel your heart lift. Exhaling, relaxing your body. We're just going to take about 10 breaths here with this inquiry of who am I? Who am I? And what does my heart want to tell me today? What does my heart want to tell me today? Just listening deeply. Inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. If you want to just put in the chat whatever your heart had to say to you today, if you would like to share, you're welcome. There's no pressure. Linda's heart. Welcome, Linda. So happy you're here. You are beautiful, loved, safe, and free. Yes. Yes, you are. So we are, go ahead while I'm reading these,
Start to stretch your body, move your head around, open up your neck. Relax your jaw, soften your mouth, maybe stick your tongue out if you're feeling any tension in your jaw or your face. On your exhale, just stick your tongue out and let that go. That's right. We're gonna be our fully strange, wild, weird selves in this course. So let your body move. Dad likes that. You are full of pure love. You bring joy wherever you go. You make my heart sing. I am the pure essence of love. Beautiful. Thank you. Love, love, love. Okay. All right. So we're going to move our bodies a little more, and then I'm going to guide you into a little bit of a relaxation. And so let's open up our neck and shoulders and our hips. All right. And we're going to do a little bit of shaking medicine. I like to call it shaking medicine. We're just going to put on music. We're going to shake the whole body, like head to toe. All right. And I missed one here, circling in nature, circling on Zoom, and circling in person. It's all one. I love that, God. Yes. It is all one. Yes. 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 Okay. So I invite you to stand up and take up some space and find an area where you can really move wildly and without smacking your friend in the face, perhaps. Would be nice. And go ahead and begin by closing your eyes and feeling your feet flat on the floor. And from there, I'd like you to begin to bounce your body. So feel your feet grounded on the earth. Just begin bending and straightening your knees, having a little bit of a bounce. Having a little bounce in your step. And see if that takes you a little deeper into another movement. And letting this sound just be your own breath right now. So we're just going to breathe. We're just going to breathe right now and listen to the sound of our breath. Stomp your feet. Move your hips. Take that shaking and that bouncing up your spine and see how it wants to move. Beautiful. So here, begin to inhale through your nose, exhale through your soft, relaxed jaw. Just letting go of tension. Give yourself permission to allow your tongue to stick out, to allow a sound to come out as you exhale. And get as much movement in your entire body as you possibly can. Head to toe. Beginning with your feet. Feel your toes and your heels. Walk around the room. Jump. Jump from one foot to the other. And then allow your hips to move, your pelvis. Breathe in a little more rapidly, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your relaxed jaw. We're letting go, releasing layers of tension. To come, may you Connecting your breath in a rhythm now. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Connecting your breath with the song. Bouncing to the song, shaking to the song. Shake out your head and neck. Shake out your hands. Shake out your legs. Move around the space. Move your shoulders. Let whole layers of tension slide off your being. Notice if you're holding yourself rigidly in one place, and consciously invite movement there. Explore it. Let this be the dance of your heart.
Just begin to find your way to lying down. So get comfortable. You might want to sit up partially. Just find your way where you feel cozy, where your legs feel supported, where your chest feels supported. And you can also have your knees bent with your feet flat on the floor, so that you're bringing some breath into your diaphragm right away. So lying down now, find a comfortable place to lie down. Beautiful. We're going to explore at this point, we're going to explore
forgiveness. My teacher, Don Miguel Ruiz, always talked about forgiveness as an act of self-love. And it's one of the themes for this first session. He talked about how self-love and forgiveness are connected because when we forgive, we release ourselves and the other person of the burden of holding on. If there's a specific situation in our past that we're holding on to, it causes this emotional poison in our body that takes root in our nervous system and causes this wound to begin to fester. And it just sits there in our system. And forgiveness allows it doesn't say that whatever abuse is okay, or whatever might have happened that the other person did or we did, that it was okay, that it makes it all okay. However, it allows for the freedom of innocence to return, to know that whatever happened, truly been at the core, there is innocence. And we find our freedom again. We find our freedom in our heart by forgiving, because we love ourselves so much that we don't want to hold that suffering anymore. So I'd like you, as we go into this part of our breath session, to identify something that you'd like to let go of. It could be a judgment towards yourself. It could be a specific situation that you have been feeling emotional pain around for many years. Whatever it may be, just feel where this experience of this particular wound lives in your body right now. And just place your hands there. If you can put your hands there or one hand there, just to offer your love, your presence. And right here and now, becoming aware that there's light that is piercing through every finger. There is light coming through every cell of your hand right now. There is light traveling from your heart center down your arm into your elbow, wrist, hand, and your fingers. And it is traveling out of your hand and into this space that you're directing your energy. Yes, Linda, that's right. Thank you, dear one. So putting hands on this area, we're going to begin to send breath here. Going to begin to consciously direct the energy of flow, of this unobstructed movement of energy. And it may feel strange to offer this area, this flowing, fluid, rhythmic energy. It may have felt constricted for quite some time. So it's okay to feel layers of discomfort. This is a deep part of self-love, to offer the space for all of it to be. I was listening to a beautiful spiritual teacher recently talk about the depth of your self-love is truly the depth of your willingness to feel your pain. There's a correlation there, because when we bring the light of awareness into love, when we bring the light of awareness into the heart shines light on everything. And it has infinite capacity. And so it brings everything into the light of awareness to be loved. That's your true nature. That's what you are. So when in this experience that we're having together, when you feel discomfort or sadness or pain or any kind of a emotion, when you feel joy, when you feel inspiration, when you feel upliftment, when you feel creativity, Allow that feeling. And so the first mind tool for physical and emotional discomfort that we're going to practice is feel it and love it. Okay, this is the feel it and love it exercise. So inhale into the feeling that you are identifying right now. Breathe in through your nose, feel it and pause and say, right now I'm feeling, and identify what is that? What is that feeling? As you exhale through your relaxed jaw, inwardly telling yourself, and I love it. So continue that breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the relaxed jaw. Breathing in through the nose. Exhale, soften your mouth. Let the breath go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now a little more rapidly into your belly and into your heart. Beautiful. Hear the rhythm of your breath going into your belly, into your chest. Exhale. As you breathe into the center of this emotion, continuing to notice what you're feeling, and then giving yourself permission, and I love it. You can also say, this feeling of hopelessness, this feeling of depression is allowed to live in my body. This is another way of offering full permission to feel. Continuing your rhythmic breath. And we'll just be doing this part for a few more minutes. So really go for it. Just like we were breathing with our hands rapidly, you're going to be focusing in that laser-like focus now, but not quite as fast as that. You want to give time to breathe into your belly, into your chest, and then let it go. But bring the breath right back in. Let the flow happen. So right now, you're deepening in your connected breath. With the eyes closed, relaxing your jaw as you let your breath flow out. Just honoring this feeling fully, letting it be like you never have before, creating a whole new relationship with this aspect of you. Beautiful. For the next 10 breaths, deepen in your rhythm. And as you exhale, see if a sound wants to come out. There's an expression that wants to happen. If you want to move your body in a particular way. It's safe to feel and it's safe to express all that you are, however your body wants to move, whatever sounds want to flow out of your being. This practice getting uncontrolled and just allowing that expression. Good. Last 5 breaths, really go deeper now into the experience of allowing. Last 3 breaths. Beautiful. Last breath. Inhale. Pause for a moment. Exhale, relaxing. Now we're going to do a tension release breath. So you're going to inhale and bring your knees into your chest, curling up into a little ball and pausing at the top of your breath. And we're going to tighten the body consciously. We're tightening all the muscles. So give yourself a hug and bring everything into the core on your inhale. So you're curling into a ball. And you squeeze and hold the breath for as long as you can. When you're ready to exhale, allow your full exhale and relaxation for at least a few breaths before you go into the hold again. And feel when you exhale and open the space you've just created. Notice how much more space there is to receive. Good. Let's go into the second round of tension release breath. If you haven't already, inhale and hold your knees in. You want to squeeze your hands into fists. Tighten your face, tighten your belly and your chest. We're tightening the muscles in the feet, holding at least for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, tighter, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale with a sound. Release your body. Open up. Sigh of relief. Take 3 deep breaths to breathe into the space that you've created here. Beautiful. Okay. And now we're going to transition to another release exercise. We're going to first just release any tension in the lower back and the hips. So simply bring your knees back into your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees over to the right and your head over to the left. Gentle supine twist. Take a deep breath in and out here. Slow down. And inhale back to center and exhale in the opposite direction. Drop your knees over to the left, head to the right. And breathe and feel. Beautiful. And inhale back to center. And exhale, straighten your legs and reach your arms above and your toes below. Stretch your body long. So your legs are on the ground and you're just stretching your body in opposite directions. And now take a moment to do any stretch that feels good to you. Beautiful. And we're going to do our next tension release exercise in a moment. But first, I just wanted to have you relax your body and slow down for a moment. We're going to talk a little bit more about self-love and forgiveness. Just offer a little more of an inner orientation. And while I'm talking about this, allow your breath to open up in a new way. You can have one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, and just feel your relationship between your hands. Feel your relationship between your breath and the silence and the space around you, the comfort of your room. You're coming back into inner resourcing, feeling the safety in the body. Beautiful. So letting your breath be in through the nose, out through the nose, slow, deep breathing. So when we're talking about self-love, we're really talking about the love of truth. You come back to what your heart told you in the beginning of our time together, of what you truly are. That's the truth. And self-love is this devotion to that truth. And again and again and again, choosing to not believe in the stories of your limitation, of your conditioning. So much of our lives we're taught from society and culture, from our family, from our ancestors, how we're not worthy of love, we're not good enough for some reason. This has become a big root of pain for most human beings today. And it wraps around the nervous system, it wraps around every experience of being with another person. It's a subtle withholding, it's a subtle contraction in certain areas of the body. You can feel it maybe in your jaw and your neck, maybe you feel it in your belly, maybe you feel it in your chest. It's this place where you don't feel fully free. And this work is really about offering total permission to let that all be okay and integrate. Because most of these beliefs about who we are and what we are, we didn't even consciously agree to them. They came long before we were born. And so they aren't even our mind. They're the collective mind living in our system. And all of this pain is really a nervous system of collective pain. It's an old nervous system. And if you want to live in freedom, you need to allow the old nervous system to dissolve by loving it very deeply and feeling it, by being willing to understand some of the patterning that created it, and continuing to choose to expand. And so we're going to practice giving ourselves so much permission to release. This whole session is about forgiveness and release. And so we're going to be doing some more release work that can make a huge, profound difference. And it's can allow a whole new experience of life. It can allow a whole new experience of self. It can allow a whole new experience of the heart, of freedom. It can allow forgiveness to ripple through every cell effortlessly. And I have to thank my father for this very simple yet powerful tool. He is a breath worker and has been for 45 years. And one of the things that we do together sometimes is we get together virtually and we breathe together. And there was a time recently where I really needed this release breath. And it was so beautiful for me that I had to share it with you tonight. So it involves some cursing and some making sounds and using the body to hit and kick. And it is a practice of being uncontrolled. And we're going to progressively get into it. This is part of our forgiveness work. And I guarantee you, if you offer yourself 100% to this process, that you will absolutely bless yourself and all beings. And so let's start with this beautiful song, this indigenous music, to come into a rhythm with our breath again. So I'd like you to breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Breathing in, exhale. Breathing in, exhale. Breathing in, exhale. Use the rhythm of this music to find your rhythm. Belly to heart. It's fine if on the exhale you want to make a little sound. Just letting any tension go that you're holding as you exhale. Release your shoulders, release your hips. Allow all of your attention to come into this rhythm of breath. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go. In a circle. Belly to heart. Breathing into the innocence of your inner child. And all that he or she dreams about and all that he or she has held in this nervous system. All the excitement and all the sorrow. Breathing in, breathing out. Come back to your inhale. Let it go. Begin moving your body as you breathe in any way that feels good to you. So you might even move into a child's pose position. You might feel that you need to be on one side. What allows you to expand your breath and go deeper into this present moment? Do that. Adjust your position and do that. Open your throat and jaw. As you exhale, making a sound. We're going to practice sounding on the exhale until the breath is totally empty. Breathing in. Breathing out. Ah. Pressing out all the breath until you're empty. And then coming back to your deep inhale. And 2 more times with sound. Exhaling and move your body. Start to explore movement as you make sound. Inhale. Exhale. Ah. Pressing all the breath out. Till you're empty. Moving the body. And then you have a lot more space to receive. Breathing in. Last time. Exhaling sound and movement. Let your sound flow out. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into a little deeper of a release before we go into relaxation. And so I'd like you to bend your knees, lie flat on your back again. And I'm going to demonstrate as well. And so hopefully you can all right, so we're going to do the lovely fuck you breath. This is the fuck you breath, okay? This is what my father taught me. A lot of people get together with their dad, they have coffee, they do normal stuff, but we do the fuck you breath, okay? So welcome to my family. We're weirdos, we're breath workers and somatic movement crazy people. So this is the breath we're going to practice. You want pillows on either side of you if possible, something soft. And going to utilize the hips, lifting up the hips. Can you see me okay? All right. So going to utilize lifting up the hips as we inhale. And exhaling, we're going to pound the pillows. So that's the breath. Breathing in. You can start doing that with me if you like. Breathing in, hips up. Breathing out, through the relaxed jaw. So breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Lift the hips up as high as they can go. Exhaling. Breathing in. And here, you're going to just enter it through that breath. Get that going first. Inhaling, hips up. Exhaling. And just keep that rhythm going. Inhaling. Hips rise, exhaling, hands hit the pillows, with a sound. Keep going. It's very simple, but very powerful. Keep going with that. Inhale, hips rise. Exhaling, lower the hips and hands, hitting pillows, letting your hips drop down. And now I want you to channel in your body what you are feeling around forgiveness and the place that the energy of this wound lives in you. I want you to bring awareness to that as you're breathing, as you're moving. Inhaling, hips up. Exhaling. Good. And now we're going to start to transition and explore saying fuck you. Saying fuck you to all the ways where we have not honored ourselves. All the ways where we have limited ourselves. And for me, I find it very gratifying to use 2 hits. So I lift up my hips and I inhale and I say, fuck, and I hit the pillows. And then I do another lift for the you part and hit. So you see what feels right for you, but get into a rhythm. We're going to explore this for another minute. So really go for it. Fuck you. Everyone has a fuck you in them. Everyone, all of us have this place where we have been absolutely our boundaries crossed, where it has been not okay. And it is so important to honor this sacred rage, this no to this disrespect. And from here, you might want to just start to kick your legs and hit with your arms. You might go into a full body release of just kicking and hitting and making sound. And that's okay too. So just see how your body wants to expand. For me, what I find is that I need to say fuck you quite a bit and hit. And then I need to go into and I need to do a few rounds of just sound and moving uncontrolled. Good. Take the next minute to complete however you like and allow final movements of fierce power. So this is where we practice being uncontrolled. You let your arms and legs go. You allow your whole body to move. You don't hold on. You kick the floor. This is conscious release. Good. I invite you to now move without any control for the next 10 seconds and kick as much as you possibly can and hit as much as you possibly can. Make as much sound as you can with the space you're in. That's it. Beautiful. And when you feel like you can't kick anymore, this is where I invite you to go into hugging yourself, maybe rolling onto one side or having one hand on the belly and one hand on the heart, lying on your back. Just find whatever position your body really wants to go into to be comforted, and go into deep breathing now, slowing down and just opening to feeling. What do you feel? Do you feel a deep sadness like moving through you right now? Do you feel perhaps a weight that you've been carrying, that you're touching with your breath and your sound and your movement, that is starting to move and touch you back and to come into your awareness, come into your heart? Yeah. Linda's saying she's feeling a letting go, a release. Beautiful. So just breathe into that sweet space. This is your new nervous system space. Breathing deeply and slowly. Just allow any emotions that are there. Just offer yourself so much love, so much tenderness and respect. Beautiful. So allowing full body relaxation. Breathing ease and peace, new creative energy. And wherever you are right now, whether you're feeling absolutely exhausted or you're feeling energized or you're feeling deeper emotions arising under the surface, just say yes and know that whatever's coming up is coming out. It's on its way out. Beautiful. And we're going to fill ourselves with divine mother loving energy now with a chant, Ah-I-Ma. Ah-I-Ma touches all the chakras. We're going to make our way over onto one side and slowly come sitting up. You can continue lying down if you prefer, if you need to lie down, honor yourself and where you are. And if you're ready to join me, please come and sit up. So we've just created a whole lot of space. Do you feel some more space in your being? Yes. So there is this wellspring of unconditional waterfall of love that is the source of your being that's right now moving through. It never dies. There's nothing that can obstruct this. And it's always there. And it just gets a little dim from all of the contractions that we have in a lifetime. You just freed up a huge amount of energy. So while we're chanting Ah-I-Ma, feel this beautiful life force energy being filling up every cell. The Ah-I and the Ma, on the Ma, feel it going out to everyone in our circle and everyone on the planet right now. We bless the planet with this loving kindness. So just relax your shoulders, let your eyes rest closed. You can have your palms facing up on your lap. And I'm going to begin chanting, and you can just join me when you're ready. And we'll do it together. So just begin breathing slowly and deeply. And you may feel this mantra in different parts of your body as you chant it. Breathing in to chant. Ah. One last time. Breathing in. Exhale, letting go. And just rest. And take a few breaths, just feeling the silence. Thank you so much for being here and bringing your full hearts and your presence, and your love. So grateful to be with you in this space. And I invite you over this next week to do a practice. And that is number one, the I love it breath. So breathing in to directly into the center of a feeling. And on the exhale, I'm feeling, and on the exhale, and I love it. Just breathe in, explore the expansive energy you can touch. Explore the space you can allow yourself through that practice. The next practice is, this is for you if you have a lot of self-judgment, if you have a lot of, you notice the I can't voice coming up for you. If you don't have that going on, don't worry about this. It's not for you at all, okay? This is not your practice, right? You don't have to worry about that. Just breathe into bliss. So this is for any negative self-talk, okay? I'd like you to start a judgment and victim journal, okay? You could do it through recording on your phone, or you can do it through writing it out, or both. When I was studying with my teacher, Don Miguel, I was in middle school and I was a kid and I had a recorder and I would record every time I had a judgment and every time I was being a victim. And then I would take the recorder and play it and I'd hear myself and then I'd write it down in my journal. So I tell you, after a month of that, how aware I became of how much I was judging myself and everyone else, and how much I was telling myself, I can't do this, I can't do that. This person doesn't like me. This is never going to work out for me. So the voice of the victim is that I can't and I'm not good enough. And the voice of the judge is, this isn't right. This isn't going to work out. This person's not good enough. The situation's not good enough. The weather's not good enough. Whatever. So becoming aware of these voices without judgment, just notice them. Okay. So those are your practices for this series. This is your first exercises. If you have any questions or any comments, please message me. Normally we'll have a little bit more time at the end, but there were some technical things going on. So thank you for your patience with all of that. And thank you for your trust. And I'll see you next week, hopefully, all of you. Sending you all my love. Let's say bye to each other. We can unmute ourselves and say bye-bye.
Thank you so very much. Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. See you next week.